France is one of Europe's leading military aviation powers. And today we're counting down the top 10 French military jets in 2026, and exactly how much each one costs. These machines are at the cutting edge of air combat and defense. Let's get started. At number 1. Dassault Rafale cost around $100, $120 million per jet. The Rafale is France's premier multi-role fighter, capable of air superiority, ground attack, reconnaissance, and even nuclear deterrence. It's the backbone of the French Air and Space Force and French Navy aviation. France is expanding its fleet under the 2026 defense budget, planning hundreds of these jets to keep its air power sharp. At number 2. Mirage 2000 modernized versions cost around $25, $40 million estimated for upgraded airframes. The Mirage 2000 has served France for decades, and even today some upgraded variants remain in limited use. While being phased out in favor of the Rafale, it still represents a cost-effective multi-role jet from earlier generations. At number 3. Dassault Rafale M naval variant cost about $110, $125 million. Built specifically for carrier operations, the Rafale M brings the multi-role power of the Rafale to France's aircraft carrier fleet. Its reinforced landing gear and naval systems make it a favorite for maritime strike and air defense missions. At number 4. Trainer Light Attack Jet EG. Dassault Dornier Alpha Jet cost around $5, $15 million. France and its partners use advanced trainer jets, like the Alpha Jet, to prepare pilots for frontline fighters. These jets are cheap but essential for building the skills of future Rafale pilots. At number 5. Dassault Mirage F1 legacy support and secondary roles cost roughly $5, $15 million. Older or secondary roles, though retired from primary frontline service, older Mirage jets sometimes survive in secondary or training roles, giving them a low per-unit cost compared with modern fighters. At number 6. Airbus A400M Atlas tactical transport jet cost about $180 to $120 million. Not a fighter, but one of France's most important military jets. The A400M is a heavy transport aircraft that moves troops, vehicles, and equipment across theaters of operation. At number 7. Airbus A330 Phoenix MRTT tanker and transport cost roughly $150, $180 million. The A330 Phoenix doubles as an air-to-air refueling tanker and strategic transport. It keeps frontline fighters flying longer and extends France's operational range. At number 8. Unmanned combat NISR jets EG. Future Protector-style drones cost around $10, $25 million. France and European partners are developing and fielding unmanned jet-class systems for intelligence, surveillance, and light strike roles. These cheaper jets show how unmanned tech is shaping future air forces. At number 9. Future Combat Air System FCAS. Next-gen jet concept cost projected well over $150 million. France, Germany, and Spain are working on the Future Combat Air System, a next-generation jet that will replace the Rafale and others later in the 2030s. Exact per-unit cost isn't fixed yet, but early projections place it high due to advanced sensors, stealth, and networked systems. At number 10. UAV jet trainers and test platforms cost roughly $5, $20 million. Newer unmanned jet trainers and test aircraft help trial systems bound for future fighters. They're inexpensive compared with frontline jets, but critical to training and R&D. So there you have it, the top 10 French military jets in 2026 and their striking costs. From $10 million trainers to over $100 million frontline fighters. France's air fleet blends modern power, legacy platforms, and future-focused designs. Which jet impressed you the most? Comment below and let us know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome aviation content.